Hi, I'm Tiyona, and today I appreciate you coming by so we can have our Fit Fatty brunch talk. Okay, and we started on Monday talking about what it is that you really want and how you have to really go for it, what it is that you want, despite what anybody has to say or how anybody feels about it. Oh, by the way, like I said, pull out your lunches, get your water and everything out. We're gonna start your lunch. Don't wait on anything. I want to read something to you so that you can understand something that helped me start to figure out what it is that I really need to do. All right? Let me see. Okay. Some of you've heard this before, and that's fine. Hear it again because I'm going to make sure that I give you the information. The video is going to be posted in the room as well so that you can see the details of this. But this is called the Stranger Secret. Okay. Know what will happen to 100 individuals who start even at the age of 25, who believe they will be successful. By the age of 65, only 5 out of the 100 will make the grade. Why do so many fail? Okay, so listen. What happened to the sparkle in their eyes when they were 25? Some years ago, the late Nobel Prize winner Dr. Albert Schweitzer was asked by a reporter, "Doctor, what's wrong with men today?" The great doctor went silent for a moment, and then he said, "Men simply don't think." It is about this that I want to talk to you today. We live today in a golden age. This is an era that humanity has looked toward, dreamed of, and worked for thousands of years. We live in the richest era that has ever existed on the face of the earth, in a land of abundant opportunity for everyone. However, if you take 100 individuals and start even at the age of 25, do you have any idea what will happen to those men and women by the time they're 65? These 100 people believe they're going to be successful. They're eager towards life. There is a certain sparkle in their eye, an erectness in their carriage, and seems like life is pretty interesting adventure to them. But by the time they're 65, only one will be rich, 4 will be financially independent, 5 will still be working, and 54 of them will be broke, depending on others for their life's necessities. Now, this is the reason I want you guys to hear that is because you need to understand that if you don't decide for yourself right now today what it is that you really, really want, what it is that you must accomplish for yourself, you're going to find yourself part of the 54. And I don't want that for you. I want you to, be the one. I want there to be more than one that makes it, and I want you to be a part of that group that makes it. But you have to first decide that you absolutely must have and must succeed at what it is that you're striving for. Because if you don't do that now, you most definitely will fall in that category of the 54. So if you want yourself to change, if you want your life to change, if you don't want to be broke and depending on other people for your life's necessities like food, water, shelter, if you don't want to depend on others to take care of you when you get older, you better do what you got to do for yourself now. Because I'm going to tell you something. What's going to happen is, I'm sure you've seen it before time and time again. You have these children now who barely take care of their parents the way they're supposed to, and then their parents really can't take care of their own selves because they didn't save or do what they're supposed to do properly. And I feel like it is up to you as a child to take care of your parents when they're older and they can't do it for themselves. But you also have to understand that you have to do what you have to do now so that you can do that. Even at the age you are now, if you're young, you still have to do what you have to do now to prepare for later. If you're older and you're getting closer to your own retirement and things like that, you still have time to make the changes necessary to do what you have to do to be able to come out where you need to come out to live the kind of life that you want to live too. It's never too early and it's never too late to start. And if you're in the middle, you definitely need to get it rolling. So you need to sit down and really think about what it is that I must have, what it is that I want. Now, I want to show you guys, that if you really want to see the difference in taking care of your business and not taking care of your business, just think of some people that you know who planned out their life or who went to and got some advice or learned some things growing up. See the difference in their life. They could be siblings. You could even have a brother or sister. It's the same thing for you, that your life is a lot different from theirs because Just look at that and see how it changed and see what the difference was, you know? So let me tell y'all guys what I'm eating today, because I'm sure you guys probably want to know. I am eating potatoes and meatless meat. Okay, I'll tell you more about that, but let me tell you some things that are going to help you in your journey real quick so we can move on, because I know you guys have to get back and take care of your own business for your own lunchtime today. Okay, so what we got going on here for lunch? What I want to talk to you guys about is, where's my paper? Oh, here it is. Okay, so now, I know you guys, we're working out, we're doing our thing, but there's some things that you guys need to put into your body while you're doing these workouts to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And I have a few things that I want to show you. There are some supplements that you might want to start taking, because we're going to start doing these workouts. We're going to be doing, even if you're not in fat camp and you're working out, you need to be taking supplements and you need to be doing the things that you got to do for your body, because at the end of the day, you may look good, but are your bones healthy? Is your skin tight? Are you moist? You know, all that kind of stuff. That stuff matters. So you have to take care of yourself from the inside out. You know, like I say, you are what you consume. So make sure you're consuming the right things. Supplements. Supplements. The definition of a supplement is an ingredient added to complete a thing, or make up a deficiency, or extend or strengthen the whole. So it makes or completes something. So a supplement adds to or fills in spaces that you may or may not need. So vitamins, minerals, enzymes are supplements, and they all make up for nutritional deficiencies. Now I'm going to tell you 3 foods that you can consume that help you, make up some deficiencies and what they help you make up. And then I'm going to tell you about 3 supplements that I like to have for myself. Now, some things you can start off with, some foods, are simple stuff. Here, look, berries. Get yourself some berries. These are raspberries. I love raspberries. Raspberries, my favorite are blueberries. Those are the brain foods. And then you can get yourself some strawberries, So strawberries, blueberries, cling, toast to a healthy life. So if you get those, let me tell you a little bit about them. The berries, they contain calcium and vitamin C, and that's important for you to have in your body. Of course, you know all those things, and we'll talk about what those are and how they help you later. Also, you can have beans and fiber. Beans, well, you can get beans, and beans provide fiber and protein. So, for example, like me right now, I'm not eating a whole lot of meat, so beans would be a good source of protein for me to get instead of having meat. Since I'm not eating meat, I would have beans for my protein. Walnuts. You can get a little bag of walnuts like this if you want to. I really prefer the ones that you can crush and open yourself, but this is easier, it's ready to go, and you can see the nutritional content on the back. But what walnuts provide you with is vitamin E, which is really good for your skin as well, and omega-3 and omega-3 fatty acids. So all that stuff is actually good for your skin as well, but it is good for your body. Now, when it comes to, this little tag is getting on my nerves. Hold on, guys. When it comes to supplements, some of the supplements that you can take. Now, this is what I have. I have a lot of things actually. Y'all know that I was doing the Body by Vibes shake, but that wasn't really doing it for me. So I went back to Shakeology because that works a lot better for me. And I also have a couple other Beachbody stuff I want to show you, but this is where I got it from. I got it from Beachbody, but you can get this from wherever you need to get it from. This is omega-3. These are some omega-3 vitamins, so you can take the vitamins, and this is really good for you. Omega-3 in particular is proven to regulate your appetite and help you burn fat. So you want to stop having munchies all the time, and you want to actually be able to burn some fat, this will do it for you. Okay, so get you some omega-3. Also, now this is, if you can't afford anything else in the world and the only thing you can get is flaxseed, then I suggest you get some whole flax. Or you don't have to be whole. You can get whole, crushed, grain, however you need to get it. You can sprinkle it on your oatmeal or in your cereal. Let me show you this one. I have the whole grain, the whole seed. Okay, so here, let me show you what it looks like. Dropping it all in the keys. I hope you can see that. But it looks like just a bunch of little bitty seeds. There it is. So they're really fine and really small. You can actually crush them yourself if you want to. You know, you can get a little crusher and just crush them up and grind them. It's cheaper if you buy the whole seed like this, you know. So, but the thing about flaxseed and why I think it's so important is because it has 27 identifiable cancer preventative compounds. So if you're using this on a regular basis, as you can see, it's gluten-free, that healthy heart. You're going to help yourself prevent yourself from cancers and things like that. And just overall, it's just one of the best supplements. If you can't get anything else, then you need to get the flaxseed. Okay? So that's what I got to tell you about that today, as far as those things go. Now, as far as the recipe for what I'm eating, this is, like I said, it got a little chill. But here, let me show you. It is potato. It's potato and meatless meat. Okay? There it is. Potatoes and meatless meat. Now, it's a regular potato, one russet potato, and here, I'm going to show you what I have. This is made by, here we go, Meatless Ground, and it's a vegetarian or a vegan cuisine. So the ingredients are water, and it's textured soy protein with wheat protein and onions and those type of things. There's no meat in it. There's vitamins and minerals and stuff like that. This packet is what it came in. I've used half of it so far. And this packet, here, I'll show you what the meat looks like, or the meatless meat, what it looks like. It looks like regular ground beef. Hope I don't drop any. Let's see. It looks like regular ground beef. You can't tell by looking at it that it's not ground beef. And to be honest, you can't tell by tasting it that it's not ground beef. So I really enjoyed it. It's really helped me a lot. I feel so much better since I haven't ate any meat. I'm not saying you should stop eating meat. That's not what I'm saying. Well, you should in a way. If you really knew what you were eating, you probably would. But if you would like an alternative to ground beef with this recipe, then you can go to the grocery store and try this. This cost me basically $5, and this is equivalent to 1 pound of ground beef. So $5 a pound for this. This was actually cheaper per pound than the ground beef was. The ground beef was like $7 a pound. So I actually saved in getting this. Now, the way you make this is, some of you guys know how to make home fries. If not, what you do is take a regular potato and you slice it, just in however thick you want it. You make slices, you put it in a pan, and you cover it with, you put water in it until it's covered. You want to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. It says butter, but I didn't add butter to mine. And I say a little bit of salt, I mean like a pinch of salt, you know. And then you want to cover it and let that cook for a little while. Chop you up your onions and break open the garlic. It's important that you break open the garlic at least 10 minutes before you start to cook it. Okay, you have to do that. A lot of people don't know that you need to break open the garlic and have it done open before you cook it for at least 10 minutes. But do that, and then let that simmer for 10 minutes. Cover all that, let it simmer for 10 minutes. Then after that has done that, then you can add the ground beef, or the ground or the meatless meat or whatever. Now, if you're going to use animal meat, then you might want to saute it a little bit and brown it a little before you add it to the potatoes and stuff. But then once you add it, then you just cover it and let it continue to cook. Let all the flavor go in there, and then what you have is just get a small bowl, and this is your serving. And I'm eating this. Let me tell you why I'm eating this. Okay, why I'm eating this particular meal is because tonight I have to go and I'm lifting weights, and this is what I'm going to eat for my power. So I need to eat this for power. Now, if I was going to lift weights in the morning, then I would have ate this last night a couple hours before it was time for me to go to sleep. But since I'm doing it tonight, I'm eating it now, so that by the time I get to the gym tonight, I'm ready to go. Okay, so there it is, you guys. I really enjoyed talking to you today during my lunch, even though I didn't eat much because I was so busy talking. But I hope that you have learned something during this time today. And make sure that if you have any questions or anything you want to say, go ahead and post it to the to the room, and or to the Facebook, facebook.com/FitPhatty, whatever you want to do. All right, guys, y'all take care. I'm Tiyona, Real Truth Hurts, and I'm a fit fatty. All right, y'all. Peace.